do 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 do. Hello, everyone! Welcome to Once Upon a Doodle. Oh, look, a little paint palette from Loaf the Wonder Bread. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Bridget. I'll be your host for this evening. Your host for Once Upon a Doodle. What is Once Upon a Doodle? Where are you? You are at an improvised show. Hello to the Splurts Hub. The Splurts Hub is at an improvised show along with you, where we will be creating live right before your very eyes a made-up cartoon, a storybook, what have you. All of it, everything, every character, every line, every illustration is going to be made up right in front of your very eyes, just like you see right now. This beautiful little rain cloud did not exist before a few minutes ago, and our talented artist is just putting it out there into the world. Who knows? Who knows what it could start raining from that cloud any minute? Because this cloud has never existed before. Okay, so we've got some new fun stuff for you for this show. Hello, Wizworld Live. Hello. And so before we bring the cast out, I want to sort of get y'all in the chat, your juices, your creative juices flowing, those very family-friendly creative juices, and get some suggestions out there in the chat, because you are going to inspire this entire show. So we're in the middle of what feels like a heat wave here in Boston, Massachusetts. So what are some things that you all love to do in a heat wave? What do you like to do when it's hot outside to stay cool or to embrace the heat, whatever that may be? So let's get some of those suggestions in the chat. And while you're doing that, let's meet our cast. So first up, let's bring out Olive Light. Hey, Olive. How are you doing?
I'm good, Bridget. How are you?
I'm doing good. What do you like to do when it's hot out?
I like to sit on a stool in front of my air conditioner.
Yes, I support that fully. It is air conditioning season out there. Olive, help me welcome next to the screen Whitney Hawkins.
Hi.
Hey, Whitney. How are you? And what do you like to do in the heat?
I like to get into some water.
Nice.
Whether it be a beach or pool. And right now we have a kiddie pool in our backyard.
I love it.
Yeah, inflated that puppy. Yeah, I like doing that.
Nice. And next to the screen, let's give a round of applause for Joe Safarovich. And let's also say hi to Joe in the chat, but also a little TYJS, because Joe is also running tech for this show, which we wouldn't have this show if you weren't doing that. So thank him as much as you can. Effusive thanks to Joe for doing that. And Joe, while you're getting your hellos and your thanks, what do you like to do in the heat?
Oh, okay. There's something called refrigerator. It usually has a freezer on top. I like to open my head. Open the freezer, put my head in the freezer, and just, chill out next to the frozen pretzels for a bit and collect myself.
Collect yourself. Oh, that was surprisingly scary, but also refreshing.
Thank you. Also,
Bridget, what do you like to do when it's hot?
Welcome to the screen, your host, Bridget.
It's me! Hey, I'm in the show too. Thank you. What do I like to do? I like to be outside. I kind of like Whitney. I want to get in some water. It can be a pool. It can be the ocean. Really like little river or lake time. Love that. Maybe a little canoeing or kayaking.
And we're both from Eastern Pennsylvania, so we both said water.
Oh, is water in Eastern Pennsylvania thing?
Yeah.
Water.
Oh, water. Oh, yeah, water.
Oh my gosh. And yes, I also like to go to Hawaii. Thank you, Hollywood Verba. That is an ideal heat situation. And now, finally, everyone, the person who created all of these little doodles on the fly of what we like to do in the water, the amazing Rebecca Bishop. Oh!
What?
Is it chewing gum? Yeah!
Okay.
I'm disturbed. I love it, and I'm.
You know how some people can like fold their tongue or like turn it into a or like unwrap something like with their tongue. This is just tongue art.
I like how serious she is.
Mhm.
Can we just say Rebecca like drawing whatever we want to do in the heat wave, like in the moment, was really cool. Like that was awesome.
It was very cool. And there's going to be so much more of that.
Whoa.
I'm also liking to imagine that Rebecca likes to just hide in the cave of her own mouth when it's too hot out. And that's what.
That is a sentence. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna get started with our first little game. Those watching, you may have heard this called Lines from a Hat, if you've been to an in-person improv show in the past. So we're going to be just doing some scenes inspired by some of your suggestions. And oh my
God.
Rebecca's going to be pulling lines that we have to incorporate into the scene out of this beautiful machine or creature.
None of us have seen this before, FYI.
Yeah, and we have not seen the lines that are going to come out of the line sayer 3000.
Oh my gosh. I feel like there's an infinite number of lines in there because look at all those gears.
Yeah, it seems to be at about 3/4 full of lines according to the meter.
The eyebrows on the machine.
Oh, the little quarter gears.
Oh. So we're gonna get started. I can't get over this guy. With the suggestion of eat popsicles from Loaf the Wonder Bread. Eat popsicles.
All right. I'm eating the popsicle that we made ourselves.
I'm so nervous because I put a joke on this stick before we froze it. I did, and I don't know if it's funny or not.
Oh, I see the I see the setup there. The punchline's obviously beneath the ice. Let's see. Let me read the punchline. Oh, the setup on the popsicle. George Clooney would look better with a ponytail.
I wait till you get the payoff. I told my mom this joke, and I know I should probably wait till you see the payoff, but I have to tell you what she said.
Oh,
she read the joke, and then she turns to me and she says, Maisie. She goes, Maisie, I gotta tell you, mayonnaise is actually a great moisturizer. It's a great.
Oh, don't ruin the punchline.
Yeah, it's not the punchline. It's just it's just that I wanted to tell you before the punchline because I also put mayonnaise in the popsicle when you weren't looking.
Oh, it looks. My face is absolutely glowing. That's because of that. Oh my goodness, my dad, who is George Clooney, will be very proud of me for my very soft but firm face.
He's gonna be even more proud of you, and you can tell him why you would look better with a ponytail, which you're gonna be able to do in like 4 licks.
Okay, we can get right to it. Hump, 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 hump. Okay, here it is. Awooga, I'm a foghorn.
Is my tongue blue? You can tell me. Just will you take a look?
I need to look a little. I need a little more tongue. Actually, more tongue.
More. Hilda, is it blue?
Yeah, it's blue. It's all blue.
Oh, I knew it.
Wait. You know, when you go around looking at the sky with your mouth open, sometimes your tongue just turns blue. It's a reflection thing.
Well, I had heard upon a ship at one point. Let me see if I can remember the exact line. It was red sky in the morning. We can both fit in this one-person kayak. I was on a ship.
Right.
Starting to go down.
Listen,
and the sky was red. And then I guess the other person just cut me off to say that we could both fit.
As your doctor, I must say, I hear a lot of phrases and excuses for looking at the sky with your mouth open, and that one is in fact the most common one. But there is another that I hear a lot of the time.
Oh, good that there's more.
Yes, and it goes something like this. When people want to look at the sky, they say chim-chiree, chim-chiree, chim-chiree.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yes, and that is why. In fact, actually, your sister came in here the other day with her tongue blue as well, because she was...
Did someone say my name? I'm here.
Cornelia?
Yes.
You can't just barge into my doctor's appointment with Dr. Hilda.
I was waiting. My tongue changed colors again.
Oh, Cornelia, you're always showing me up.
Where are your parents? Where? All right.
I am here. I forgot. I was waiting out in the waiting room.
I am here as well. I thought that I was trying to give my children space.
Yeah, we were trying to give you lots of space because the marriage counselor said to us when we went, the marriage counselor had a very good piece of advice about raising 2 children.
Yes. The marriage counselor said to us this delightful piece of advice. I'm trying to remember what it... Oh, yes. There it is. Yeah, it is. Yes. Whatever bloats your goat. And the children are the goats, of course. And the bloating is puberty.
You say that all the time.
Right. Interestingly enough, as a doctor, I can tell you that is in fact another phrase people say to go and look at the sky with their mouths open. It's really an epidemic. And I'd like to get this under control. So are all of your tongues blue or?
No, mine's orange. I ate a basketball.
Right.
Mine's bright red because of the goats.
There are actual goats. And they bit my tongue.
It's tough being a soft serve ice cream cone. The world's a hard place, and I've always been kind, very forgiving.
Yeah. Try being a freezer pop.
Oh, that's really rough. You're just going from frozen to liquid constantly.
Yeah,
How do you
sometimes I've been a liquid for the majority of my life.
Oh, that sounds
You know
awful.
what that feels like? I'm just a tube.
Oh, I can see right through you. But that's what I like about you. You're very transparent.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking right now? There's a specific sentence I'm thinking right now.
I see it materializing.
I'm about to tell you, it's going to be a hot take from a freezer pop.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
You ready? No, you can't have a bite of my chalupa. That's what I'm thinking, soft serve ice cream cone.
Oh, how do you know I was building up to that? You got a beautiful chalupa behind you, and I'm a hungry
This is
soft
my
serve ice cream
chalupa.
cone.
I am a tube, and I've been waiting here for hours to eat this here chalupa. It'll probably turn me liquid again.
Hi, chalupa here.
I'm sorry we're just talking in front of you.
If somebody could just buck up and take a bite, that'd be great.
Well, it's gonna be me, because no one's taking a bite of this chalupa.
Everyone's sitting here talking about biting, and you know what? Just do it. Just do it. I can't stand the stress anymore. Just take a little bite.
All right, well, I'm going to say my pre-eating mantra first.
Oh, I love this part.
Here there be pirates. Nom 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 nom.
Pirate.
And scene. Oh my gosh. Let's give a round of applause to Rebecca for all of those lines. And somehow she knew we would need those. Oh, there's so much pirate content. How did you know, Rebecca? How did you know?
A dude knows.
That was delightful. So next, we're going to be doing something very exciting and new. We're going to be doing Once Upon a Doodle's take on an animated classic.
What?
Yes. So from the chat, if you could throw out there some of your favorite animated films, like Beauty and the Beast or The Lion King, perhaps some classics from childhood. We're going to be retelling those stories, and we're going to be doing it in a different genre than they were necessarily told in the first time around. So also throw out there some genres you'd like to see these films in. So like film noir or Western. The Sports Hub is on it with film noir. So, oh my gosh, I want to do all of these. So we're going to be doing the Once Upon a Doodle. I do not know.
That is My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh, yes. So we're going to be doing. Oh my God, there's so many. So what do I choose? Let's go with Robin Hood as a soap opera drama. Once Upon a Doodle presents Robin Hood, the soap opera.
Oh boy.
Do, 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 do. Theme credit music. Do, 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 do.
I'm Robin Hood. And I have a secret to tell.
Dun, dun, dun.
I am in love with Maid Marian. But alas, she's in a different class than I, and I must go through many perils to win her fair heart.
And I am a Maid Marian. Yes, I am Maid Marian.
Oh, a Maid Marian.
And I have a secret, but only for those of you beyond the fourth wall. I am in love with Brother John.
Bum, bum, bum.
I am Prince John. I sit on a different part of the page. Oh, yes. And I do have a secret. I have a crush on Robin Hood. But I'm too afraid. I may be royalty, but I can't lower myself. But look at that cutting figure. That's my terrible secret mirror, only between me and you.
On this week's episode of Robin Hearts, find out what happens. Outro music.
Oh, I'm just a little peasant lady, I am. Oh, I don't want to pay taxes, but the tax man is so evil.
What's that I hear?
Oh,
Someone
if only there was someone who could protect me from the tax man. I'm just a wee little mouse.
Hello, wee little peasant mouse, that's a peasant and a mouse.
Robin Hood. Is that you?
It is me, and I come with much gold. But let me tell you something, mouse. This gold has weight that isn't just its elemental weight. It carries a burden.
Oh, why?
Yes, a burden on my soul, for every time I steal from the rich and bring to the poor, I become more and more of a wanted man.
I've seen your posters. You're so handsome.
I know.
Oh, you carry one with you. That's nice.
Just in case somebody hasn't heard of me, that's all.
It's lovely. Thank you. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome, peasant.
All right, Chief of Justice, we need to create better wanted posters for Robin Hood. No, it needs to be more handsome.
I couldn't possibly make it more handsome.
Look at me. Look at me. Chisel that jawline more.
Oh, it could already cut glass.
I
couldn't
wanted to cut the
possibly make it
heavens.
more handsome.
It needs to be more handsome.
Oh, what if I had a mustache?
Yes, good. 5 o'clock shadow.
Oh, a bit scruffier.
Yes, this is someone who's tough but caring, but strong.
Ah, I know just the type.
Oh yeah, and can you put them in a leather biking jacket?
Oh, like maybe he rides a motorcycle.
Oh yeah, what about a motorcycle?
Ooh, and what about some matching leather pants?
I'm sorry, I got lost in the fantasy. Absolutely.
Yes. This is my most handsome wanted poster ever.
Could you do me a favor and the motorcycle add a sidecar, or maybe put a daring prince?
Oh,
I'm just saying,
sure.
it's just good for context.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely put a sidecar, and I don't know, where do you think that you're on your way to in the motorcycle?
I'm not presuming, but if you want to use me as a model, I'm here.
Oh, you're the only prince that I know.
Good, keep it that way.
Friar Tuck, it's me, Marion. I had to come see you.
Yes.
For you see, ever since you brought me back from the dead,
Yes.
I've been a bear and I've been in love with Brother John.
Brother John, you say, Dolphin Squeak?
Yes, that Brother John. And he doesn't share my affection, but I suspect that Robin Hood does. What do I do, Friar Tuck?
I must understand. I say, I've thought a lot about your dilemma, and I don't really understand. So you're in love with being Robin Hood, Dolphin Squeak, and Brother John. That's me. No, I'm Friar Tuck.
You're Friar Tuck, you silly dolphin.
I'm very I talk a lot. Okay. Well, the problem here, Dolphin Squeak, is that you have unrequited love.
So much unrequited love.
Right. And let me tell you that the answer is, get me out of this tank.
A friar heist?
Yes. Get me out of this tank. They put me in this tank because they thought I'd get lost in the ocean, alright? I'm not that old. Get me out of this tank.
I always thought you chose to be behind that water mirror.
No, don't put your voice too loud. Johnny, get me out of this tank.
Okay, I'm going to...
I'll put a spell on Robin Hood, okay? Is it a deal?
That is a deal. I'm going to use this fancy statue behind me from the altar to break through.
Dolphin Squeak!
Boom, crash,
Dolphin Squeak!
flood.
Dolphin Squeak.
This is Toby. I'm a turtle. And I'm talking to you, Friar Tuck. You're actually a witch? You're casting a spell?
Yes.
Dun dun dun!
Dun 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 indeed.
Wow. Oh, I'm happy to be your spell assistant.
Yes, Turtle. We need a few ingredients to make a potion so that Robin Hood may fall in love with John, I believe.
I believe it's a very complicated love triangle that's open.
Yes. Now I have the poison ivy, and I have the glass eye from a merchant.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. I know you suffered much for that. You had to buy many clamshells in order to
Rebecca, an aside, please. In that moment, I fell in love with Friar Tuck. I never knew that they were a magical creature. And I was enchanted by their spell. And I would do anything for them, no matter what. Okay, you can go back. Wow. Who is that?
They don't mind. They don't
Google,
mind.
is that you?
It is I, the Google Home app, and I am in love with the turtle.
Google Home app, I thought you died in a helicopter crash.
I did, but then I came back because you said my name. You said, Google Home, what is the weather? And suddenly I was here again. But I don't want to get in the way.
Okay, Google Home, what is the weather?
Connecting. The weather is connecting our hearts.
Yeah, a lot of things. Oh. Aside, please, Rebecca. I used to have a thing with Google Home, and I finally moved on, but Google's back in my life. What an interesting love triangle I find myself between Friar Tuck and Google Home. Okay.
Maid Marian, it's me, your peasant mouse chambermaid. I'm here to clean your room.
Instead of cleaning my room today, would you mind being my confidant?
Well, are you sure there's a lot of dolphin water all over the place?
Well, that is true, but it's not any worse than when I cry so many tears that I flood my room.
That's true. You do face a lot of flooding. You can go ahead and tell me anything you want.
Oh, peasant mouse, may I call you Beatrice?
I would like that.
Beatrice, I'm in love. I'm in love with Robin Hood and Brother John and maybe Friar Tuck too.
I saw Robin Hood just yesterday. He's so handsome.
He's so handsome. And he does so much good.
Beatrice, get into my chamber. It's Prince John.
Oh boy, I gotta run. Yes, Prince John.
Yes.
Oh, your parasol is so lovely.
Thank you. I'm full of sadness and longing. Do you mind if I tell you my true feelings about all my love interests?
I'm sure, but there's a lot of oil paint in here. Should I clean that while you're talking?
No, I'm doing my art therapy.
Okay, you can tell me whatever you want.
Well, let me unfurl my list.
Oh boy, that's
At
long.
the top. Oh, yes. At the top, Robin Hood. Oh, what a handsome man.
Oh wow, everybody's talking about him today.
Oh, have you seen the wanted posters? They're so good.
So handsome.
So handsome. Oh, did you see the sidecar with the handsome prince?
Oh yes, I want to know what the story is there.
I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you, Beatrice. On face value, do they look like a good couple?
I thought very well matched, sire.
Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Number 2 is Robin Hood. Oh, twice. That makes sense.
Top of the list. I get it. He's a stud.
And number 3. Oh.
I'm Robin Hood, staring into a pool of my own reflection, looking at my own glorious face, much like Narcissus stared upon his own visage. God, I'm glorious.
I'm the reflection of Robin Hood looking back at Robin Hood. My goodness, in 3 dimensions. Can't even contain his or my handsomeness.
I don't think I can love anyone else, for I am actually, I realized, in love with myself.
I realize the only person for me is me.
And now a commercial break with Sir Hiss selling snakeskins for QVC.
Snakeskins?
Yes, I've a snakeskin that I made with my very own body. If you call the number in the top right hand of your screen, you too can have a beautiful snakeskin of your very own. Call now before Robin Hood steals it to give it to some peasant. Cut!
Oh, yes, this is the director. You just cut your own scene. Are you feeling okay?
I think I need to shed another skin. I feel disgusting.
Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're still rolling. We're still live. This is a live ad.
It's a live ad. So beneath me. I can't believe I let you do this. Have I ever told you how handsome Robin Hood is?
Yes, this is. I have to tell you, this is live and broadcasting all over Nottingham.
No, Nottingham. Robin, if you're watching this, just call the number. It's my direct line. I love you.
Prince John, unfortunately, there is no spell or potion that'll work against Robin Hood. He's just too in love with his own reflection.
Oh.
I'm sorry for the news, but thanks for breaking me out of my tank.
Well, in that case, I suppose I should just go love myself.
Yeah.
Or should you love me? Maid Mariana, your evil twin.
Dun, dun, dun.
Next week! Will the twins love each other? Or will they both die again?
Next week, will Prince John finally buy that motorcycle? Tune in next week.
And next week, will Beatrice ever clean up all of the seawater? We'll find out.
Call me, Robin. Call me. We're still live, right?
Yes,
Robin.
yes, we haven't cut.
Robin, I can't wait another week. They sell motorcycles at QVC.
But you're gonna have
I
to
could
tune
steal
in
one.
next week for Once Upon a Doodle.
Oh my gosh. Everyone, keep it going in the chat for Rebecca Bishop, for Joe Safarovich for doing all the tech, for Whitney Hawkins, for all of Light, and you can put some claps in there for me too if you want. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you had a ton of fun. We certainly did. We're looking forward to doing some more of our own fun genre takes on animated films in the upcoming weeks. Although we will not be here next week for the holiday weekend. But we hope that you tune in to much more 2MB Studios programming the next week. And there's a very special show coming up in just about 20 minutes at 7 p.m. is the series finale of Thank You for Coming, which has been just a delightful show, an improv showcase to be watching for the past year, where Mike Carr hosts two improvisers who have never met, never done a scene together before, and they meet and they perform together and they talk about the craft of improv. And tonight is the very last show, so please stick around on 2MB Studios, 7 p.m. to catch that.
I believe tonight it is featuring friend of Once Upon a Doodle, one Cat Grimm.
Yes,
Cat Grimm,
it was
Loaf the
amazing.
Wonder Bread?
Loaf the Wonder Bread herself.
Sorry if I just doxed you, Cat.
She's fantastic. I will definitely be watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks for some more doodles. Have a great night.